Hey, Brady and Brooke. I wanted to send over a quick market update for you guys. I like to send these over occasionally for my listings so we can keep tabs on what's happening in the market with comparable sales, to continue to manage expectations in this market that can be somewhat of a roller coaster. So, first thing I want to show is just the search criteria that I have set up so we can be on the same page with that. So this is the map that I have set up. Basically, both developments that Edge has going on both sides of 2100. So, just in that direct area to really get a good idea with comparable sales, what things are looking at. And this particular status that I have is, what's under contract and what is taking backup offers, what's actually getting traction and, getting bites in today's market. So I'll show you guys the results on this. Main reason I'm doing this is because I don't want you guys to feel discouraged with the amount of time that we've been on the market. We really have not been on the market for a long time at all. We've been on the market, since the first. So we've been on the market for 2 weeks, which is really nothing in today's market. But I don't want you guys to feel discouraged. We're sitting around 20,000 views already on the MLS, which is amazing. My listing that I have under contract in this same mapped area, we're actually going to come across it here in these results, but my same listing has been up for over 100 days and it's only sitting at 17,000 views. We've been on the market for 2 weeks and we're sitting at almost 20,000 views. So our online presence is doing exactly what we want it to. It's doing even better than my listing. Like, we are crushing it in online presence. So we're doing really well. We are getting a good amount of traffic as well, and we're naturally going to receive a little bit less showings being priced on the higher end of this particular home type for this area. So with all of that being said, I think we are doing super well. And again, my purpose for doing this today is to really help you guys understand that I don't want you to feel discouraged. We're not in the market that we used to be in where you put a home up and it gets a million different offers in the first week. So we're doing really well. And I wanted to give you some context on what the normal in today's market is to really help you understand that. So these first couple listings that we're looking at right here, we really know nothing about. We don't know if they're going to close at this price. There are occasional buyers that will go and just absolutely deck their house out with upgrades. It's possible they've done that. Maybe they've finished their basement on top of that. Maybe they're not even going to close at this price. Like, we literally have no idea until they actually close, but it could be any of the above on these ones. And really the ones that we want to give the weight to on this and what we're looking for right here is this DOM. That stands for days on market. And this number is how many days this home was on the market, or any of these homes were on the market, until they received their offer. So these new builds with Edge, you don't really want to give a ton of weight to those, especially these ones that say 0, because a lot of these are going to be builds that are being done from dirt and they were never even listed on the MLS. You had a buyer that went into Edge's office. They decided they wanted to build. They got a contract on it, and then Edge says, okay, let's go ahead and put this up on the MLS so we get the sales, record of that, basically. So these ones we don't really want to give much of, if any, weight to. Really, the ones that we want to look more closely at are the ones that are comparable to ours that are actually built and existing, which would be like these ones here. So you can see this one has been on the market 95 days. We're not going to get too much into the nitty gritty of each individual house and everything like that. I just mainly want to show you guys this for the days on market so you can see kind of what the normal is. You can see this one's 95 days. We've got 167 days, got 147 days, 136, 143, 161. This one's mine right here, 123. I've been in and out of contract with buyers sooner than 123 days, but again, I've been in and out. So with my most recent contract, I've been on the market total from start to contract of 123 days. So it's been quite a roller coaster. But 152 days, 131, 125, 128, 142, 46, 149. So you can see a lot of them are kind of around the same days on market, and they got their contracts at the beginning of this year. So a lot of them got contracts recently, which I would say is a good sign, because the market does tend to pick up the closer that you get to spring. So I don't necessarily want you guys to look at all of these listings and feel like we're going to be on the market for 150 to 303 days. I think that it's actually a good thing that we're seeing that a lot of these are getting contracts, recently, within the last couple of weeks. I think that's an indication that the market is starting to pick up in comparison to what it's been in the past. A lot of these have been sitting for 100 plus days, not getting any action, basically. So I think our market is definitely picking up. And I think that with, our gauge of showings and everything that's been happening, I think that we are on track, and I think that everything is doing really well. Again, I just wanted to give you guys some context to show you, we've only been on the market 2 weeks. I don't want you to feel discouraged or anything like that. And I, again, just wanted to give you context so you can see kind of what the normal in the market is and what's happening as of recent.